What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Up here at UNLV. About to meet up with Mr. Bobby Woods for a radio interview. Yep. Oh, here we go. How you doing, Mr. Woods?
All right. How you doing?
Alive and well. Alive and well.
Nice. Which you got camera.
We got you on camera. You on camera.
Nice. I put 3 of your songs in there, and they did get in there.
Okay. You got them off of SoundCloud?
Yeah, I got them off of SoundCloud.
Okay. I do. That's the homie. That's the homie.
A lot of people know him.
That's the homie.
He was actually a guest like a few weeks ago.
You can sit there and be in some place, but your mind and your spirit is in a whole completely different element than where your physical is. I feel like that right there is a beautiful thing. I feel like that's what music should do. You should be able to go to these different points in your life, or even go to these different dimensions that you never even experienced before. I feel like that should be the goal, not sit there creating what somebody wants to hear or what somebody is used to. Like, give them something different, something that's going to make them really sit down and listen. Like, do I like this? Where is this taking me?
Yeah.
Okay, I like where I'm going.
They go against the grain, on purpose. I mean, going back to punk music, and it's like that's the whole point, where it's just like everything you like, I want to go against it. I wasn't sure if you were gonna come.
Nah, I was. I left. I got off work at like 6. I got off work at like 6:30, and I went home. I took a nap for maybe like 15, 20 minutes, and I went down to my mom's house. And then we were having a conversation. I was just in the studio this past Friday, and we were just having a conversation about the song, and the song is called "Why," and basically, it's basically like, why do people hate? Why do people sit there and judge? Why do people, whenever it comes to religion, why would somebody not want to help you, even though you aren't a part of their religion, or you aren't following the same path they are? So I was having a very deep conversation with my mom, and she was giving me her perspective and her thoughts on the music that I was making. So it was good because at the end of the day, people aren't always going to like the music. But with us, the only thing that we want to do is create a conversation. That's with music. That's really the only thing that you can do. If you can spark a conversation, whether somebody likes it or not. Okay, well, how come you don't like it? Okay, well, this is why. Okay, well, now we have you thinking. Now we have you asking why, or now we have you saying there is no need for why. This is the answer. So I was having a conversation with her. I was only trying to stay at home for like 15 minutes, but we really be getting deep. So I'm like, all right, well, Ma, I gotta go to the radio station, and she was like, well, maybe make sure you sit there and record it. So I was having a good conversation with her. And
that's good though. That's a good. My mom loves to stir things, like unintentionally. It's just like, I don't know. It's like a superpower. It's like a weird superpower that parents have. Like
they know.
Yeah, they just know what's gonna like irk you sometimes, and just like whatever. And you're just like, oh, I'll be ready next time. You're not. Nope. You're not. And it's like, man, you did it again. Like, how do you do that? Like, how you irk me? How you irk me so bad? I love you, but how you irk me so bad? Tracks I picked are from Van Gogh. Is that the name of the album?
Yes.
Okay,
that's my first album. That's my baby. Van Gogh, that's my baby.
It sounds very good.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
A lot of different production, or different people on the production credits.
It is.
A little bit of KCJ.
Hey.
With Next to Me. Do you have anything to say about this track, by the way? It's very serious. So
that was during that time frame, my grandmother, she had found out that she had a tumor. It was about, it's been over a year now, but during that process, she found out she had a tumor. I remember just being, well, I'll just sit there and just go back to the story behind it. But we were in the process of packing up and moving into a new house. So we were sit there and packing up the stuff at my old house. And then my grandma, she had been having like phases where she would sit there pass out, or she would feel herself getting light. So this moment, my grandma had like came upstairs, and then she had sat down, and she was just like, basically it looked like she just ran out of breath. So then she was sitting down one moment, and then next minute she passed out, and my mom is like ma, wake up. So then my mom go call. So I sit there, call the ambulance. By the time the ambulance gets there, my grandma is wide awake, but she was like, I don't want to go to the hospital, I don't want to go. But the hospital took her anyway, and then I come to find out she was losing blood from the tumor. So we found out about that, and it was, we knew like subconsciously something was going on, because it would be moments where we would be in like Smith's pushing the car, and my grandma would be like, okay, well, I need to drink some pop or something just to like get her blood sugar level up. So after going to the hospital and finding out she had a tumor, like, me personally, my grandma is the strongest person in my family. Like, she holds everybody together. So seeing her in there,
it's usually how the grandmas are.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Grandmas have a superpower too.
They do.
Like, they never cry.
No,
like, they never.
I've
they're
never
so
seen my grandmother cry. That's the thing. My grandma can be going through all these things, and she still finds a way to sit there, crack a joke, or make somebody laugh. So it's like,
yeah,
me seeing her in there, I'm like this is real. So I remember being at the hospital, and it was me and my mom's there, and my grandma being inside the hospital bed, and she was very energetic, but just everything hitting and me trying to figure out, like, okay, like, I've never seen my grandma in this situation. Like, it's usually her taking care of everybody when they're sick. So it's like, well, Casey, like, how do you sit there and deal with this? So I remember going to the hospital, and then just being in the room, and it was me, my grandmother, my mom, and everybody asking questions and stuff. And then I remember going back home. My grandma was still at the hospital. I went back to my grandma's house, and I remember I went home and I smoked a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, I was still working on music, so I sat there and just turned that beat on. I'm like, and I just hopped on it, and I just said exactly how I was feeling in that moment, and it was a very good release. Like, that was the first time where I've done a song just straight through, and I'm like, okay, like, you're really giving yourself, like, it was nothing I could have added or taken away from that song, because
there's like no fakeness. There's
exactly.
It's just too real.
It is.
Yeah. No, I definitely know. That was actually a perfect timing, by the way. You're just kind of like wrapping it up, because here we are. Here we are with the track.
Next to Me,
KCJ. We'll talk a little bit more, because this conversation is it's good stuff.
Yes, it is.
All right, so listen to this amazing track by KCJ from the album Van Gogh, Next to Me.
Yeah.
Hospital while my grandma plugged in, laying on the bed. She passed out in the house and took a ride in the ambulance. She said it's 40 years since she been to the doctor. My auntie died in the hospital, so I don't blame her. As I sit here with my mom's next to me, I still thank God, cause my Lord keep on blessing me. Praying to myself, who was praying for me. 80 years young, my grandma still kicking. She said she didn't want to go, but my moms didn't listen. Hey, do you hear me? This is real. Listen to the grandma. Every day I pray. I need to pray for my grandma, cause I know she getting old. I gotta do everything now that I told her that I was, cause I know she ain't gonna be here forever. I'm not clever, she gave me a lot of game. She helped me understand a lot of things in my brain. She helped me numb the pain that I got. When I needed someone, there she spotted me. She the smallest out of everybody, but she stronger than everybody. Hey.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. At one point, the music was more important, because I
Who is that?
That's actually Biggie talking.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, because there's other parts with him. Yeah. Because I wasn't sure at first. I was like, man, that sounds like such a familiar voice. Like unmistakably familiar. Oh, hey!
No, we were listening online. We like it.
Oh, it's pretty good?
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, first time having conversation.
Thank God she alive.
This is your song?
This is me. Yeah, this is me.
This is dope. Damn.
At least we know the problem. Now I know I can't stop.
I was just hoping, I'm like, man, I hope I didn't put these 3 songs in the system, and you're like, I'm not KCJ. I'm not, this is a different KCJ. I'm the other KCJ.
Even when something bad is happening, just understand your reaction.
Yeah, but like when I first heard this, I was like, yeah, I gotta put this one in there.
I'm glad you did your digging though, because I wasn't like, I brought a city with songs. I did not choose these, so I'm glad you chose these. I'm glad you did.
Forget that grind for your team. Grind for your family.
My name Dago.
There you go.
Casey.
Grind for your family.
Yeah, I feel dizzy. Yeah, this that heart feel. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So that was an amazing track. Next to you.
Thank you for that.
Next to you. If anybody out there missed it, sorry. Yeah, it's your loss. I'm really sorry about that. Sorry, but not sorry. It was a great track. KCJ, how do we find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. What am I missing? Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud at Sonic Dope Seller. That is SonicDopeseller. I just had a little mess up.
It's all right. It's all right.
Or you can follow me on Facebook, Casey Reed. That's my government name. CASUYREID. That's Sonic Dope Seller, all one word. Casey Reed on Facebook. If you want to check out my music on Bandcamp, it is pushingoverstruggle.com bandcamp.com/pushingoverstruggle. That is my Bandcamp.
You would be surprised at how many guests I have that don't know what Bandcamp is.
No, you gotta have that. You gotta have that. You gotta have that.
So much, everything. Like this song right here, this track right here, it's from Bandcamp. I love it. It's so good. I gotta do this thing. Sorry.
Hey, what you got?
We are listener supported. 91.5, the Rebel HD2, KUNV, Las Vegas, the broadcast service of UNLV. Yeah. All right, my name is Bobby Woods. This is Trope. We are halfway through already.
Time go by fast. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, that's usually how it is. Where like sometimes it starts off where I'm like, I guess I gotta do the show or whatever, and then have a good conversation with the guests and just having a good time, good music. Speaking of music, by the way, before it pops up, we got under 3 minutes to introduce this track.
Okay.
So I was on my way. What is this track about?
So this is actually the intro to Van Gogh. Basically, this song is about me on my travels riding the bus. Like where was I going? So I was riding the bus all through high school. I remember everybody driving and everybody driving to school and everybody driving to work or driving to the football games. So I'm like, I gotta catch the bus. People see me walking and stuff, but
right, yeah.
It was a very humbling experience though. So I was like, well, for one, it gave me something to talk about on this project. Like, okay, well, where are you going? So between going to like the mall and stuff before football games to get something to eat, to going to my girlfriend's house and making moves over there, to just getting around the city, whether I was like catching the bus just to go like school shopping before the year started, or just like getting around. So it was more of like the first thing people ask you, what is Van Gogh? So the first track I give you, okay, well, I was on my way. So